Blog for the 3rd of February. Hi everybody, I'm Spencer Atkins. Over my shoulder we have our big next winter storm system. You can see it in Texas. Already have winter storm watches posted. This is looking ahead to Friday into Saturday. So man, almost a good 48 hours jump on this one, thinking about what we're going to see on Friday into Saturday. That's mainly for southern Ohio. That's mainly for the areas east of Charleston in the high terrain, and kind of a gap in the middle. We'll show you why in just a moment. Let's jump on over to our weather graphics and let's check out our weather models once again, and we're going to show you a couple of different looks here. We're going to see the NAM model and we're going to see the GFS model, and they're timing out pretty good. This is looking at 0Z Saturday, so this is Friday afternoon. The rain snow line is actually anything above the blue line, and the blue line is all the way on up toward, let's say, even the Wheeling area. So this is rain. There's a warm punch coming up, and that's how the NAM sees it. Again, this is the way the GFS sees it. It's thinking that, again, there is that warm punch, but that rain snow line is just slightly farther to the south, and the low is starting to shift a little bit to the east. So now this is in the morning now, looking at the NAM 12Z, Saturday morning, 7 a.m. No Arctic air in place, so it's just plain old wet snow. That rain snow line, it's a little hard to see on this wider version, but it is just in southern West Virginia and throughout the mountains. This shows kind of a double barrel low, the two red circles right there. The GFS shows that the energy is really already offshore, and certainly the rain snow line is to the south, and the bulk of the moisture is in the ocean, but there's still plenty of moisture left over for snow. Now we jump out to, this would be 0Z Sunday, which is 7 p.m. on the NAM model on Saturday, and you can see just some leftover snow still kind of wrapping in behind that, and it's the same picture, only very light on the GFS. So how much snow are we talking about? Well, this is by, let's say, Saturday afternoon. This is the NAM model, hard to see. So I've kind of tried to draw this out just north of Huntington, 6 inches. I told you that this one showed a little colder air pressing in from the north, only about 2 inches just south of there, again around Lincoln County. Very little in eastern Kentucky, but a 6-inch spike on the high terrain, let's say around Mercer County even, and then it jumps around Raleigh County to about 8 inches, 18-inch bullseye to the east. So it's a little bit hodgepodge, but 6 inches kind of covers it for southern Ohio. This one's a little different. Still have that 18-inch bullseye on the right. This is the GFS model, same time frame by the end of Saturday. 6 inches right around Charleston, but you can see it's a little bit more east-west as opposed to north-south. So we're just going to have to kind of wait and see. Columbus would be around 4 or 5 inches as opposed to the other model, which had it up to about 8. But that just shows you the different scenarios. In the meantime, again, just looking out ahead, another snowstorm, it appears, working its way on in. This is 144 hours on the GFS model. This is Tuesday, 7 a.m. A little bit of a headache there, and the Japanese model concurs, except for it's not quite as fast with that. So anyhow, that's a look at what's going on. We do expect to have slushy accumulation. We'll hone it down as we get a little bit closer, but that's a good day and a half to 2 days notice of this next winter storm on the way. More right here in the Weather Blender blog.